Hi, you guys. I'm back with another podcast. Oh, I have some motherfucking. Okay, excuse my moops. I just had some cheesecake. Well, not cheesecake. Uh, I just had some cream cheese with some turkey bacon and a croissant. So, yeah. So, I just want to say what's up. It's Mercury retrograde when I'm recording this. And though it is Mercury retrograde, I don't want you guys to be like, oh my God, things are going to go wrong because it's Mercury retrograde. No, things you can still thrive in this time period. You know what I mean? But I want to come on here and talk about, as you can see from the title of this video, something I struggle with a lot. The hold on, let me cover. Look, my taste out and stuff like that. Let me just cover up real quick because I don't want nobody to think like I'm over here showing nipples and stuff. I want to talk about the feeling of needing to be accepted. This is something I struggle with because growing up, I used to want to be accepted by people in high school, my family. I wanted to be accepted. I wanted to be seen. Like I wanted to feel seen. I wanted to be that person who was all, because when you grow up and you see those people around you who's always uplifted, even though they're a bad person, even though they make mistakes, and everybody make mistakes. You know what I mean? Everyone makes mistakes. Just because you make mistakes doesn't mean you are not worthy of having a good life or having your dream life or your dream career. You know what I mean? It's just everybody mess up. If you don't mess up, something wrong. If you have never made a mistake in your life, I'm pretty sure your life is shitty. if you never made a mistake before, something's wrong. Okay, but and I'm coming on here just to talk about the feeling of need, the feeling of needing to be accepted, because it's something that I struggle with. And before I get into this, I don't want to say this is my third episode of ISETTRIENDS podcast, and I was thinking about, should I make a whole different YouTube channel for this podcast, or should I keep it on my main channel? Can y'all even see me? Let me see. Hold on. I think y'all can see me, right? Yeah. Like, should I keep it like this, or should I just make a whole new podcast episode? You know what I mean? Or main channel. But I don't know. But let's talk about it. So I want to start with where it first probably developed, which is probably for most of us watching this video. Our families, growing up, always feeling the need. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like I just need to prove to my family that I was this perfect child, and I was like, because I was a bit of a people pleaser growing up. And this is me doing a lot of inner reflection and deep reflection on myself, because I have done so much work on myself, and I feel like it's as you grow, you still have to do more, and you only discover more about yourself as you live. So I feel like just like it stems from childhood, and I always just wanted to be accepted. And then also growing up around friends who it's just a lot of influences in your life that can affect this. It can be jobs. It can be like wanting to be the best at your job, and like, because some people grow up with good families. You know what I mean? Some people actually have support systems when they grow up. Unfortunately, I did not. But which is why I always wanted to prove myself to them, because they always made me feel like I wasn't enough. Anything I did wasn't enough for them. So I just always felt like I needed to prove like I am the best child. I am the best son in this motherfucking world. But no, I have nothing to prove to them. I only have to prove myself to myself and to the person above. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just like, it stemmed from childhood, and I wanted to be like, I wasn't the best student. Like I didn't have the best grades, but I always try to make it up for it by doing things around the house, like taking care of other things, taking on other people's loads that probably wasn't mine. I was always doing other people's work, expecting to get praise for doing other people's work, when really you had no business taking on other people's loads and like trauma, or even simple things like taking on people's tasks. Like when I was younger, I used to take on people like chores, to like do things around the house. Like I just took on a lot that wasn't even what I was supposed to do. It wasn't my job to do those things. So, and then moving on to social media. When I found social media, I thought like, oh, this is the place where I can finally just be accepted by everybody. I can be loved by everyone. I can come on here and be myself and be loved. Like I can come on here and just like do the things that I want to do, and people will love me for doing that. When really, girl, I got online and I realized it's people online that actually hate me as well. Like, not everybody gonna love you online. It's not all butterflies and caterpillars and bullets. You know what I mean? Like, it's not all that. Girl, sometimes you go online and you find people actually hate you because a lot. I don't know if you guys know. I don't know if you guys know, but a lot of miserable people is online. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of miserable people come online just to be hateful because they hate their own lives, and all they can do is come online and be on social media and spread their hate. So, what I just always try to, I encourage you guys to do the same thing, to like make a safe space for yourself. Like, don't watch certain things that's not good for you. Don't partake in certain things that's not really good for you. And trust me, I've been through those experiences where I did things, that I tried things, and I was like, ugh, this is not for me. This is not who I want to be. And I tried to do things to please other people because that's what I thought they wanted from me. So I tried to show up as this person that was like the ideal person for these people. And when I say these people, I mean like friends, families, like girl, job. Like, I showed up in a way where I thought that they would make them love me. You know what I mean? Like, I transformed my whole. It's like getting cheated on, and then the person, it make you start into like questioning yourself and being insecure, and then you looking at everybody that they actually looking at and like cheating on you with, and you try to morph yourself into that person and try to become a person that who they actually want. You know what I mean? It's like, and yeah, like, I forgot what I was talking about because my phone died, but yeah, okay, I don't know where I was at. My phone died, so I forgot. I literally forgot what I was talking about, y'all. But where I want to go from here? Oh yeah. And you try to morph into a person that they want you to be. That's how I grew up. Like, I feel like I grew up playing these different roles in my life. Like, I grew up playing these different roles, and I tried to be these different characters to fit other people's molds of who they thought or who they wanted me to be. But even when I showed up as these people, they still didn't love me. Like, it's like they wanted me to be somebody else other than myself. Like, I was just like, okay. And then I got to a point where I was like, ugh, fuck it. Like, I just can't please nobody. I can't be nobody else but myself. And then I was like, you know what, Kari, who is you? Like, who is the Kari? Like, who is my true self? And that scared me a little bit because I'm like, what if people don't really want the true version of me? What if people don't want me? And that scared me. I was like, oh my God, like, what people, like, how do I even show up as my true self because I've been playing these characters for so long? Who is the Kari? That's what I thought. And that's what this is why I'm making this video today, because I'm still kind of questioning. I know who I am. Don't get it wrong. I know who I am. And I know what I stand for. I know I have morals. I have integrity. I have things that I uphold within myself. But it's still a certain part like, okay, Kari, you're still in the becoming stage, and you're still evolving. You are ever evolving. If you look at me 2 years ago, literally, if you look at me, a picture from me 2 years ago, 10 years ago, I am a different person, inside and out. Not just physically, but like, I've grown so much. And I'd be like, and when people come into my life, like new people in my life, they question, they be like, tell me about yourself. And I can do that, but it's still like a feeling of like, I know myself, but it's like, do I want to show you my true self, or do I want to give you a version of who you think you want to see? Oh my God, this is getting deep, y'all. I feel like this feel good, like, to do this reflection thing, but it's like a bittersweet, because it's like, this is my true self. Like, this is my true self speaking my truth and and allow myself to be seen truthfully. Like, that's something that I struggle. I have to allow myself to be seen as my true self. Because if I don't, girl, people are just gonna fall in this ideal version of who I am, and this is not what I want to be seen as. I want to be seen as the Kari, the truest version, the one who can actually show up and be confident in himself and be who he is without caring about who's watching, who's judging, or who's saying what. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And I hope y'all can watch this video and be like, I can relate to this. Like, I can relate to this. I can relate to what he's saying. Because I know I'm not the only person who struggles with this. Also, imposter syndrome. Like, that's another bitch that I hate. I hate imposter syndrome. Like, oh my goodness. Like, it's so crazy to be like, to have people view you one way and not view yourself that way. People can view you as this amazing, spectacular, miraculous person, but you don't see yourself that way. You see yourself as a whole different person. People see you as a superstar, as like this business person, and like you don't see yourself as that way. That can be so detrimental to oneself, because like you're not seeing yourself how others see you. So it's like you basically belittling yourself. Don't do that. If you're watching this, don't do that. I'm not even looking at the camera, y'all. I'm looking at me the whole time. Am I selfish a little bit? I can be selfish a little bit. You can being a little selfish is never bad, but don't be too selfish to the point where you're not even helping nobody or you're not giving to others, because what you give is what you receive, honey. So that's why I always try to put back out into the world, like, you are loved. If you're watching this right now, you are loved. You are cared for. You are worthy. You are spectacular. If anybody listening right now, you are deserving to be loved. You are deserving to have your dream life. You are deserving to be whoever you want to be. You have the right to go after your dreams. You have the right to go after what you want in this life. And that's what I want to say. Stop hiding who you are. Be your true self, because when you be your true self, that's when people will find you and really love you. That's it, y'all. That's it for this podcast episode. I just wanted to come on here and say that stuff and talk about how I really feel. Like, and then starting this podcast, I feel like it's really part of my truest self. Like, I just feel so good talking and having other people listen and like just hearing myself talk too, hearing my own voice. I used to be scared of my voice. I used to be scared of like how my voice sound or how I would come off to other people. But now I don't give a fuck. Like, I just don't care anymore. I am just being who the divine called me to be. And that's all I can do. And I have no room to worry about, what they think, or what he think, or what they think, or what it's just, I can't. I have no room for it. I have no capacity for this. No, I just can't do it no more. And I want you to be the same way. I want you to show up and be who you are, no matter who's watching, no matter what they say, no matter what the naysayers say. Look the other way and turn your cheek and be like, I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. I don't care. Because I'm being me, and the people who don't like the content, who don't like your videos, who don't like what you're saying, who don't like your music, who don't like your painting, your posters, your pictures, whatever you want to do, it's simply not meant for them. Because the people who likes it, that's who it's meant for. The people who actually like what you're doing, that's who it's meant for, not nobody else. So don't worry about them. That's it for this podcast on the ISETTRIENDS podcast, episode 3. Is it 3? Yeah, 3. And I'll just keep going, and I'll just keep getting better, and I'll just keep working through these problems that may arise. And I want you guys to do the same. Ask yourself the hard questions, and reach deep down in your soul, and watch it comes out. Watch it just comes out. I promise you. That's it. I'll see y'all in the next episode. Thank y'all for watching. And give me a like down below if you're watching it. And you're still listening, give me a like down below. You're a real one. And this message is literally meant for you if you're still watching this right now. But yeah, that's it. I will see y'all in the next episode. Peace.